I'm Samantha for Umee TV, and with me today I've got Mali Isabel. We're at the Carlton R-7 school. And before we begin, tell us a bit about yourself. Like, how did you get in your culture group, and how did you get into like art and stuff?
So I'm an Arabana and Cook artist living and working on Ghana land. So I did my Bachelor in Education in primary, and at Carlton School I actually did my 4th year placement. I was offered a job to work here and I said no, went back to Adelaide. When I graduated uni, I was only 20 at the time, so I just wasn't ready to go straight into the workforce. So I said I'll take a year off to experiment with my arts and see where I can actually take it. And then within the first 8 months, I won the Fringe Poster competition, which is actually at the back here. And then ever since then, I just have been hustling and working non-stop, just trying to make my artwork and going into different schools, doing workshops and murals, and just trying to educate everybody on our First Nations people here in Australia.
And also now you were here at Carlton there for the next couple of weeks. Can you just tell us a bit about what you're doing? Because looking at some of these panels that you've got, they look really bright and vibrant. So just tell us a bit about what you'll be doing with the kids.
Yeah, so with all my art, it's very contemporary. I'm self-taught, grew up in a very westernised area. I was born in Port Augusta, all my family's here, but I've always lived in Adelaide. So up here for 2 weeks working at Carlton School, which is so beautiful because it's like a amazing full circle moment to finally come back here. So with one of the murals, it's fully rainbow, and this will be, I don't know, kind of like a spotlight for Carlton School. I think it's going to go on the front office. The other 4, we're actually working on the zones of regulation, which is teaching kids about regulating our emotions. So we've got a red, a yellow, a green and a blue, which covers all 4 of the zones. Just teaching kids to understand their emotions, know their triggers, how to react and how to respond within these situations.
And definitely an important thing. And obviously we know art is important for you as well. But can you just tell us the importance of art or the art program in schools as well for kids to be a part of that?
I feel like for myself, art therapy and colour therapy is really good for my mental health and just helping me regulate my emotions quite literally. Even being 24, I really struggle with things like that. So while I'm at this school now, I'm trying to help them experiment, be creative and just draw on all those kinds of things. I feel like art is so underrated in schools as a tool to help kids thrive and survive. And just focusing on culture and, art, rainbows, culture, it's all just so beautiful to combine as one.
Well, it's good to have you here to support the children and that. But can you just know, is there anything else you would like to add, to the listeners listening in or to the kids, maybe if they want to, maybe consider getting into the art industry?
Yeah, definitely. Just give everything a go. When I started doing art, I was right at the bottom. Whenever you try something new, we all have 0 skill sets. So just try your best and thrive, survive, experiment. Just try something new, give it your best go, because you never know where it's going to take you in life.